Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Just Ask. Thank you so much for your questions. There was an overwhelming response. I had to shut it down within about an hour, I think, because there were just so many questions. I appreciate it. And Spirit guided me to the questions that we were going to answer. And if your question doesn't get answered in this go round of questioning, it doesn't mean it won't be answered in the next go round of questioning. Okay, I feel like Spirit is choosing the questions that a lot of you have the same question so that we can reach as many people as possible in one answer. Okay, so the questions that were chosen, it's for the collective. Although one person asked it, it doesn't mean it's just an answer for that one person. If you have this same type of question in your head, then this answer is for you as well, okay? Now, this question is, it's in regards to someone that wants to move forward and open up and attract a healthy relationship or a healthy man and break any patterns of trying to fix her partners. Now, this would be in answer to anyone, male or female, okay? It's general. So although it's a very specific question for a specific person, this is for the collective because we are all connected, all right? So this is for anyone who wants to move forward and attract a healthy relationship and break all the patterns of trying to fix the partners. So first of all, I'm going to answer that question without the cards, without needing to use the cards, because we are moving in a direction at this point in time, raising our state of consciousness to a higher level, okay? And to do so, it's all about love. It is all about love. I can't stress that enough. It's about loving the planet, the people on the planet, the animals, the plants, the air, everything. Loving yourself, big time. And it all comes down to learning to love unconditionally. And now what that means, a lot of people don't understand what unconditional love is. It's not about loving someone no matter what they do, no matter how they are. It's about not needing the conditions to change in order to love someone. If you're in a relationship with someone who, I don't know, maybe they don't make you feel secure emotionally, that is not unconditional love on your part, because they are not there to keep you stable emotionally. You're here on your own. The best way to look at this is, I am here on my own. I'm not alone, but I'm here on my own. It's up to me to make myself happy. It's up to me to keep moving forward in my life in the direction that I want to go in, not in a direction that someone else wants me to move in. It's not about me being a way that I think everyone else needs me to be. It's just about being me. And when you can find that happiness inside yourself, and you can make yourself and your life happy the way you want it to be on your own, that's when that perfect person will enter your world, because you don't need them for anything. We can't need a relationship. What we need is a relationship with our inner being, our inner guidance system, because that's there for a reason. It's going to guide you in the right direction in your life every time. You do not have to second guess that guidance. It's always going to steer you in the right direction for you. But until you can find happiness within, and until you can find the kind of love within you for yourself that you want from someone else, you won't have it from someone else. You attract, or we, as a collective, we're all the same. We attract to us everything that comes to us. So if we're in a place of attracting partners that, air quote, need fixing. They're there to show us what needs to be taken care of in us. They're mirror images, okay? They're mirroring back to us what we need to work on. And once we reach that place where we love ourselves more than the need to have and keep someone or something in our life, then, like I said, that incredible partner will show up. Okay? You're not going to be in their life to make them happy. They're just going to be the gravy in your world, and you're going to be the gravy in their world. The majority of your life and your existence is all about you and the connection you have with your inner being, not about any connection you have with someone on the outside of you. Okay? Now, the final part of this, the question was, how can I best do this to attract and receive my life partner? I kind of just went through that. You have to work on you. You have to have, I know some people are getting sick of hearing this, but this is truly what it's about. It's about love. You have to love yourself first if you want the love outside of you. Okay? So do the work on you. Grow spiritually. Grow personally. Learn about intuition. Learn about the spiritual way of being, doing, thinking, and feeling. Make that shift from 3D to 5D, because once you do, it's like pieces of a puzzle fitting together. Once you grow spiritually and personally, you reach that state of higher consciousness where, like I said, those pieces of the puzzle just start fitting together. You just automatically start loving yourself. And you're able to place boundaries. And you're able to have the people in your life that you want in your life because you love you. And you are putting out the energy of love and happiness and contentment. And when you do that, those things that come back to you, that you attract to yourself, make you feel more of those things. Your thoughts are the electrical impulse that you put out to the universe. Your emotion or your feelings, that's the magnet. That's what draws people and situations to you. So if you're drawing people to you or attracting people to you that need to be fixed, there's something in you that needs to be fixed. And that person is a mirror for you, so you know what it is you need to work on. I'm thinking that's probably not what any of you wanted to hear, but I am honestly just trying to help. And I know when I was in that place, I didn't want to hear it either. And just a bit of an example to give you. I got a job on a farm a couple of years back, 3 years back, and it was a farm that was owned by my in-laws, my sister's husband's family. And she was getting sick, and they needed somebody just to watch over her because she was alone on the farm. So I took on that job because I loved her. I still do love her. She's still around. I'm not there anymore. But anyways, I went out there to do the work, and it was very, I can't think of the word now. It was lonely. It was isolating. That's the word. I found it to be very isolating on the farm. And I got really lonely. And I remember one night saying, "Angels, please, can you just bring me a partner, somebody that I can talk to at night and share my experiences with and just share my life with so that I'm not so lonely?" Well, it wasn't long after that a man entered my world. And now I worked at the farm Monday to Friday. So Friday nights I would come back to the city, and I would have Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday night in the city. And then first thing Monday morning, I'd head back to the farm. The man that they brought to me worked on the oil rigs. So his week, he was out a week, in a week. Okay, so he was in town for 2 weeks out of the month. Unfortunately, his week in town started on Wednesday. So he was in town Wednesday. I would show up Friday night, and I had to leave Monday morning, and he flew out on the following Tuesday. So we had 2 weekends a month together. I still felt very lonely because I came to the realization that what I was putting out was energetically loneliness. So what did the universe bring back to me? A man that made me feel lonely. Because now I did have a boyfriend in my world. I could only see him 2 weekends a month. That drove me crazy. I might as well have not had a boyfriend. So be careful of what you think and feel, okay? You need to control your thoughts and your emotions so that you can attract the things to you that you really want. Visualize the type of relationship that you want. That will help you attract the right person, okay? You don't want somebody, nobody wants a relationship with a person that needs to be fixed, quote unquote. We all need to be fixed in one way or another, but it's up to us as individuals to do the work on ourselves. And as you do the work, you'll realize that you are drawing different things to you. You are attracting better and better things into your world, including the people. You'll find that you go out into the world once you reach a certain point and you don't get caught in traffic. You don't have anybody cutting you off. Nobody's flipping you the bird. People are smiling at you. They're looking at you like, whoa, who is that? Because you are just going to emit such a bright light to the world, right? So I don't feel I need to pull cards on this. I hope I answered your question. I hope you're okay with how I answered your question. Leave comments, please. Anybody that has questions, do not leave the questions in the comments. I'm not going to be answering questions that show up in the comments. I will be putting out another call for questions once I get these ones close to being answered, and there were a lot. But anyway, thank you so much for your question, and I will see you in the next one.